And that one clips the corner. Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Chases that one out of the zone. And there's one down.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And next for New York, Kevin Youkilis.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
First offering, and it just misses. About his skill set. He stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. 2 out, space is empty. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Barry Bonds. Now he steps out as time is granted. All right, Singer, you know him a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal. Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Stays alive. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And another ball. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. They didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Alex Rodriguez went deep in the ball game last night. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now here is Robinson Cano. There's a strike. And that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Tries to get back and
he needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Miles Cooper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Move to first. They got him, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna. Of the pitch. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Over to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. bottom of the zone and a called strike. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And here it comes. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. Cooper, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The Yankees looking to strike first here in the second game of the series. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Wouldn't chase that time.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And on second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. Cano to first, and Swanson is set down. Inning over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the rookie DH, Miles Cooper. Ohtani back to work. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And he deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away in the top of the third.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And next for Atlanta, Pablo Sandoval.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Strike 1. Top of the third, no score. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In there for strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. The shortstop takes the ball. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
The pitch. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Acuña now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out.
Back at Yankee Stadium, Vic Caratini at the plate.
The first baseman, Victor.
The right-hander back to work. In the dirt, 1-0. The line to kick the pitch. That one down the line. Rodriguez jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, the 7th, Aaron.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from 3rd base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play 3rd base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Here's Aaron Hicks. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion